Hey guys, good morning. So today I wanted to talk about the new raid. We did normal last night. We got to the second to the last boss. Not because we had any difficulty with any of the bosses. I think we wiped once, and that was just some some miscommunication craziness. But what we did is I'll talk about the bosses we did and what I think about the raid so far. So what we did is we did it in normal because we're just, get done in normal, drops 930 loot, get used to it, then we'll jump into heroic. I think we're doing heroic Sunday. We're doing cleanup, and then we're going to do heroic Sunday. But we did all these, the bosses. We did the first boss. This guy was fairly simple. I did him on heroic already also. You saw with the Demon Hunter. So if you guys haven't seen that video, just go back and you guys can check it and watch the fight. But it was a good encounter. I thought it was a very easy encounter. Nothing changed really on heroic difficulty. Our healers had a really we have really good healers, so our healers did really good, and there wasn't a problem with this boss at all. Fun boss though. Fun first boss. I enjoyed this one. The dogs, interesting. I like the concept of the bosses doing two different things, and we have to deal with the two different things at the same time. Some of these bosses all had a theme a little bit with it, and like a fell fire theme going on. A few bosses in this raid, but the fell dogs, or whatever you want to call them, fell hounds. Good encounter. I like this one too. It wasn't my favorite fight, but it was definitely a good encounter. Which one is this one? Oh, is this the one that changes? Yeah, I believe this one's the one that changes, drops the tier shoulders. This one was interesting. I wasn't sure what was going on. There was tons of mines on the ground, which obviously we can do a better job of on bringing them. My job was just try to stay further in the back, so the ad that would spin would come to me. A couple times that didn't happen. It kind of spawned randomly on other players, but and then we just click the thing, hide. I didn't even know what was going on with the people clicking the ships or whatever. Not sure about this fight because we killed it, but I wasn't 100% sure what was going on at all times. But it was kind of a cool concept, I guess, dodging and weaving and doing stuff like that. The portal helper. This one is or portal keeper. This is the one where we had to go in the portals. We did this. We did this twice. I think this was one of the wipes that we just had some miscommunication with the orb, I guess. So what happened is we didn't send a lot of DPS in the portal. We kept a lot of DPS on the boss, which made the ramp up times for the damage super high. And then the next time we're just like, hey, let's just send more DPS. So the first time I stayed out to help with the cleave for the imps. Second time we did it, I went in the portal, and I still got plenty of uptime on the imps. We just killed them, and it was a fun encounter. So I kind of like going into the portal, seeing the different stuff. Interesting. I'm not sure about the fireball yet because that wasn't my job, but I'm sure I'll be doing it one day anyway. So I guess I'll see what we do with the fireball. This was the I believe this was the what do they call it? Tower defense one. On normal, it's easy. I don't even know what's going on. We just killed ads and got loot. That's pretty much what to say on this one. On this guy right here, this is the one that you have to run across the bridge. So my job, the strat we had was when we run across the bridge, I was going to turtle and just hit everything, and then the people were going to dispel me, and I just run through. I think I screwed that up, but we just dodged everything the first time through. It wasn't a big deal. Second time, there was tons of stuff on the ground, and there was a lot of damage going down. So something that our healers were talking about, there's going to be tons of damage in heroic on that, so we got to just watch out for that, because if someone hits one thing, we all get hit. So, but that was a good boss too. I think I got a 94% for parses or something on that fight. So I actually did really good on that fight for BM. Parses are going to be changing, you know, and it's normal, so it doesn't matter. But it was cool for the first couple days to be that high. This guy was, I liked it. Dodging balls and stuff, you know. Those balls that spin around, those purple things, and they spin, and you got to go kill ads and stuff. I guess on Heroic, there's a third ad. Normal, just 2 ads spawned, I guess. I don't know. But it was an interesting fight, you know, fairly simple. I like bosses that you go through the mechanics, and it's like, hey, that's a fight. Rinse and repeat. I like that. So we did that one, and that one was cool. This guy, the Tank and Spank, Patchwork. I love those fights. Those are my favorite fights, you know, because some people like a million mechanics. I want this boss to be hard. No, I want these bosses to be easy. I want the rest of my time in Legion to be relaxed. I want to go in, I want to raid, I want to get some loot, have some fun, work on some mythic pluses. That's what I want to focus on. And, you know, kill some bosses. That's what I'm focused on. So, this boss was cool because as a DPS on normal, all we had to do is go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. That's all we had to do. We had a Demon Hunter getting in front, fell rushing back. Perfect. Love that boss. My favorite boss. My favorite boss because we don't have to do anything. This one was crazy. There was a lot going on. And maybe there wasn't a lot going on, but there was a lot of, like I guess, phase switches and things. It was cool. I had fun with this boss. This was a boss that we had a lot of people down, but we were still able to do it because we still had the people up that were just like, all right, we'll just go here, move, 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 kill, 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 kill. Fun. There's 3 ads on this fight, or 3 bosses on this fight on normal. Looks like maybe 4 in Heroic or something. But there was 3, and they kept swapping, and the tanks would swap. Or maybe there's just there's 4 of them. Maybe there were 4. I don't remember. But the tanks were just swapping, and you know, we were DPSing. Ads would pop up depending on what ads they were, depending on what you would do. There was a mechanic that we had kind of a night hold. You guys know when the boss or the rings would collapse in on you, and you would have to have the bubble so you could actually dodge in between. There's a mechanic like that with Titans walking, and you root them and they stop, and then there's a little path, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. That fight was interesting. We got to this boss last night. We did 1 pull because it was raid time, and you know, a lot of the guys, you know, they had work in the morning and stuff, so we only did 1 attempt on him, just a pull. So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot to talk about on this guy, except dodge little fire things, kill ads, and that's all we got to. So, other than that, though, haven't got to this guy. We'll get to this guy on Sunday. But, overall, the fights were good. The fights were good. It is normal, so obviously it's fairly easy. So, I think... So... what I feel is they scaled normal down to make it very easy, which I love. I love that because it's one of those things where if you do make mistakes and screw up, you're definitely going to die. You're definitely going to wipe, but it was fun. It was fun. I hope, and I know some people don't like this, I hope Heroic is easier. I hope Heroic is easier than it was in Tomb of Sargeras. Because I feel there should be some level of difficulty with gear requirement, but like sometimes when you get too much mechanics and stuff, that's the problem with Mythic right now. Is you know, there's like, it's like, all right, someone screws up, we die. It's like, no, I'd love it if, you know, half the raid is dead, but if you still do mechanics correctly, there's still a possibility you could win. You know, I like that aspect of the gameplay. So, overall, the raid was good. I liked it so far. Normal, anyway, was good. We'll go to Heroic and, yawn. I believe, Heroic's probably going to be much, similar. There's a few extra added things in for some bosses. More health, more damage, all that other stuff. But let's talk about what gear we got. So I did get my tier legs, 930 tier legs. The problem with having a tier piece at the moment in that slot is I don't have the 2 set, so I don't need to use it because it would break my 4 set. That's okay. I also did achieve 938 eye level. I'm 945 out of 938. My weapon is now 975. I got a arcane relic, and I actually got Aspect of the Wild as a trait on the thing, so that is actually really good. Plus, down my tier, I can actually get kill command. So once I get some AP, I can get that. Perfect. So 955 arcane relic. I'll show you guys right now. 955 Titan Forged arcane relic. So beautiful, doing good. All right, so that's about it on the new raid. I liked it. It was fun. All right, guys. If you guys have done it, I would love to read your comments on it. And for my awesome guys out there that have already cleared heroic or have done a lot of the heroic bosses, leave in the comments. Is there a giant difference in difficulty through normal and heroic? So, you know, hopefully there's a little jump, but I'm hoping every boss is easy so I don't have to wipe all day. So, that said, like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. And, yep, I'm casual.